everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima. I hope you're all doing well. And in this video I want to talk about 5 fragrances that I first did not like at all and now that I love. And if you enjoy this type of videos, and my next video will be about the fragrances that I used to love and now I can't stand. But well, first let's talk about the previous topic. I have here 5 fragrances, 2 designers and 3 I have here 5 fragrances, 2 designers and 3 niche fragrances. And the first one that I have here in my hand, it's from the house of Tom Ford, and it is Black Orchid Eau de Parfum. Man, this for me, it's a masterpiece from the house of Tom Ford. You have truffles, you have a black orchid accord in here, you have patchouli, you have incense, it's balsamic, it's dark, it's damp, it's so complex. For me, this is perfectly unisex, and I think now it's marketed as a unisex fragrance, but before it was marketed towards women. But actually, even for me, I think this leans a bit more masculine than feminine. But nonetheless, when I first tried this one, it was 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's not that I didn't like this fragrance, but it was not for me. First of all, back then this was marked towards women, so I think back then that had a psychological effect on me, because I was discovering all the fragrances back then, all the type of fragrances, but still I found this very damp and not wearable at all. And it was something in here, I think it was truffle with the patchouli, that really I was not prepared. I think I was not prepared to enjoy this fragrance, and I just kept trying. I kept trying and kept trying until it was a couple of years ago that I tried this one on my skin and it clicked. Finally it clicked, and now it's a staple for me. Black Orchid Eau de Parfum, it's perfect for the winter time and also during the cooler days and nights of fall time. It's fantastic. I think everyone should try Black Orchid by Tom Ford, and you have a lot of niche fragrances inspired by this scent character. This is simply outstanding, but in the beginning I could not stand this type of smell. I wasn't ready. I respect it, but I was not ready to enjoy this one properly, and now I love it. Black Orchid by Tom Ford. And next, it's from the house of Hermes, and it is Terre d'Hermes. This is the Eau de Toilette. With Terre d'Hermes line, it's funny. Well, from first impressions, I loved right away the Eau Très Fraîche version. But the original, the Eau de Toilette version, it was not easy to enjoy this one. This is a modern classic fragrance. You have bitter orange, vetiver, and isory super. This is a masculine, mature type of scent. So good, but it took me quite some time to enjoy this one. First time that I tried this, it was like, what, 6 years ago? It was a long time actually, and so you can see how long it took for me to enjoy this one. And again, I just started to enjoy this fragrance a couple of years ago, because back then, like 6 years ago, I was all about those more fresh, more mass appealing type of scents. I always had my 2-3 fragrances to rotate, but they were like the sauvages of this life, not very groundbreaking. And when I first tried this one, again, I respect it, but for me it had this old man impression, so that's why I never liked this fragrance. And it was just until a couple of years ago that I started to appreciate and to see how good and the high quality, the blend of this fragrance, the uniqueness of this fragrance. It's when I started to enjoy this one much more. And It's why now I love this. High quality fragrance by Hermes, Hermes Eau de Toilette. First, I did not like it, but now I love it. Perfect for spring and summer, and very versatile. I mean, you can wear this in all occasions, and even you can wear this during fall and winter time. I think this will not have the performance for winter, for the colder days of winter, but nonetheless, I think this is very versatile, very likable. I mean, you can get quite some compliments with this fragrance from more matured crowd, but the scent inside, it's what really matters, and it's outstanding. Terre d'Hermes Eau de Toilette. Next, it's a niche fragrance from the house of Sergio, and it is Naxos. Yes, I know. Naxos, it's very loved in the fragrance community, but when I first tried this fragrance a couple of years ago, for me it was very similar to Pure Van. That's why I never respected this fragrance. Yes, I could see the quality in here, but this for me it was an inspiration or a wannabe fragrance of Pure Van by Mugler, which I love. So I never gave it the much respect, or I even didn't took much time to appreciate this one. Until it was a couple months ago. I gave it another shot. Okay, let's try it on my skin, just because I was in Embassy niche perfumery store here in Lisbon, and I put it on my skin, and right away I was, wow, okay, this is good. This stuff is good. I mean, yes, it's similar to Pure Van. I mean, it shares the character, the scent character, because of the tobacco and the honey. But while Pure Van, it has that cherry impression, that fruity impression, it's much more sweet than Naxos. And Naxos, of course, the quality, it's better. You can see it clearly. Like if you test them side by side, you can see the differences. Oh, by the way, tell me in the comments down below if you want a comparison video between Pure Van by Mugler and Naxos. So as I was saying, when I sprayed this fragrance on my skin, I was immediately not blown away, but I was really appreciating, and finally I was enjoying, and I saw why this has so much praise. It's fresh, you have the lavender, and then quickly you have this honey. It's sweet but not overly sweet. It's creamy, you have the cinnamon, the tobacco. It's wonderful, fantastic fragrance here. I mean, it's outstanding. That's why I love this one. I love my tobacco fragrances and my sweet fragrances. This has a fantastic performance. I mean, definitely I will rock this for the upcoming fall and winter time. Naxos by Sergio. I did not like it in first place, but now I love it. And next, it's another niche fragrance from the house of Harmonia, and it is Ocean Oud. Man, this fragrance, wow, it's so good. Harmonia, it's one of my favorite niche houses, and their oud line, it's outstanding. The best oud fragrances that I tried. Ocean Oud, Soul of Oud, Oud on Fire. I mean, you have, check out my top 5 oud fragrances. I recorded a while back, but I will leave the link here so you can check that video out, and you will see what's my favorite oud based scent. Ocean Oud, of course it's mentioned in that video. It's a oceanic oud, real oud, natural oud scent. But while that sounds very interesting, at least in the first impressions when I first tried this one, this smelled like old man's breath. Simply as that. And it was not pleasant at all back then. For me, it was too much. That opening was too challenging. It still is a bit, but now I can appreciate the art, because this is a piece of art. Not just the presentation, but the scent inside. You have here natural oud with this seaweed marine accords in here. It's outstanding. It takes you to a journey Ocean Oud by Harmonia, also fantastic performance. You will not get compliments with this one, or if you get, I mean, they will be rare, but what really matters, it's the scent inside, and this is a masterpiece. Fantastic fragrance from the house of Harmonia. Wow, very addictive. Ocean Oud. If you are a oud lover, try this one. And last but certainly not least, it's from the house of Profumo Roma, and I already talked about this fragrance over and over. It is Aqua di Sale. Oh man, my most worn fragrance of the summer. This one, it's so good. This in a nutshell is ocean water with some woody notes. It's outstanding, so realistic. The moment you smell Aqua di Sale, you immediately feel that you are next to the beach. It's a joy. This fragrance is simply a joy. Every time I smell this, I feel happy, I feel in vacations, I feel like it's summer, and it's simply amazing. The performance, it's incredible, but for me, the best part of this fragrance is the sillage, but well, I will leave the link here because I already did a review of this fragrance and I already talked about this fragrance over and over. So why I did not enjoy this fragrance at first place? Because the price, and it was too linear, and in the opening it had like this rotten sea water accord. It was weird. I did not enjoy this fragrance at all. It was really weird in the opening because of that rotten seawater or seaweed, and it was quite linear. So for the price of 219 euros, did not appeal to me at that time, until this year, the beginning of this year, when I start to appreciate this fragrance for what it is. This is a simple fragrance, but it serves its purpose. This is meant to be worn during daytime or even during nighttime. It's summer, if you're going to the beach, or you have a casual just a casual day and you want to wear something light, fresh, salty, slightly woodsy. It's Aqua di Sale. But the sillage, it's so sexy. It's so sexy. I mean, it's hard to explain, but Aqua di Sale by Profumo Roma, it's fantastic. Initially I did not like, but now I'm addicted to Aqua di Sale by Profumo Roma. It has, again, fantastic performance. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below what fragrances did you first did not like and now you absolutely love. And also, once again, tell me in the comments down below if you want me to record the fragrances that I used to love and now I can't stand them. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.